Hi there, YouTuber humans. This is Mango Marie, and I wanted to give you guys my review of eating 30 bananas a day on a banana cleanse for about 3 weeks. So I was inspired by Freely the Banana Girl and Dr. Doug Graham, who's kind of like the creator of this cleanse. Um, Dr. Doug intended it to be like an emotional reset. For yourself and your connection with food. So, if you think about how many hours you spend every day and every week thinking about food, preparing food, thinking about when you're going to be eating, talking about food with other people, it's a lot of time and it's a big emotional strain on yourself that we endure every day. And I love to eat. I love to cook food. I love food of all kinds. Um, I have been vegan for the past 4 months now. I've been eating mostly raw till 4 up before doing this cleanse for about 4 weeks or 4 months as well. Um, and so going into this cleanse, I didn't really have too many detox like withdrawal symptoms. I wasn't drinking any alcohol before this or smoking cigarettes, um, nor was I on the cleanse, and you shouldn't either. So I was eating about 20 to 30 bananas a day. I would eat more bananas if I was doing more physical activity that day, or less if I was doing less activity. Um, I chose this as a cleanse over a juice cleanse because eating this many bananas provides me with about 2,000 to 3,000 calories a day, which is plenty to provide me a lot of energy. I work with kids all day, young ones, and so I'm constantly moving around, and um, I would not be able to sustain myself on a juice cleanse and with that low energy. So this one was the cleanse for me, and I really enjoyed it. In case you're wondering, it's impossible to have a potassium overload. On this cleanse, you would need to eat about, I think it's 100 bananas in 30 seconds. So I didn't do that. um, and yeah, so I really enjoyed this as an emotional reset for my connection with food. So, um, you know, knowing that you're going to have bananas for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and for snacks in between, makes it really easy on yourself. You don't have to think about preparing food, it's really quick. Um, and the hardest part really was making sure that I had enough bananas available every day and making sure that they were ripe on time so that I could eat them. Um, and I found this spot near where I live in San Diego that is like a warehouse producer for restaurants in the area. So they have tons of produce, organic and non-organic, and I can buy a 40-pound box of inorganic bananas for about $25. So that was awesome. The organic boxes of bananas are about $42. So I was a little bit more expensive. I mostly went with the inorganic bananas. If I had the funds, I would love to use organic bananas, but I felt fine not using organic. Usually I'm a big proponent of organic. And you want to make sure when you eat your bananas that they're ripe, that they have tons of brown spots, not just like a little bit of brown spots, like a ton of brown spots, because that means that the glucose, the sugars have developed in the fruit enough so that when you eat them, your body will be able to properly digest them. If you eat green bananas or unripe bananas, you may notice that you feel constipated, and that's because your body can't digest the food in the form that it is when it's unripe. It just doesn't work. So bananas are carbohydrates, which gets converted into glucose in your body, which your brain loves. Your brain runs on glucose. My body loved the glucose. I had tons of energy every day. And it was great. I would probably do this cleanse again for about a week, or maybe even a long weekend, if I had some stressful tests or trainings, and didn't have time or the energy to prepare my food every day. So it's a neat tool to have in your food toolbox. Um, and so you may be wondering, how did I not get sick of bananas every single day for 3 weeks? There's a few different ways you can eat bananas. If you have some more ideas, please let me know in the comments below. I would love to hear some more creative bananas ideas. So I ate them mostly as smoothies so that I could get the quantity into my body that I needed to. And in my smoothies, I would put just bananas and water. And I also included some superfoods, so I would have maca in there, sometimes some bee pollen, some Vitamineral Green, which has lots of good stuff in it, and also some spirulina. I wanted to get some other minerals in there. I also always wear a B12 patch, so I could get my B12. And you can also slice up your bananas just in little slices and put those in a bowl, and then you blend up some bananas with a lot of water, so that it forms a smooth, thin consistency, similar to milk. And you can pour that on the slices of bananas in your bowl, and you have banana milk cereal. It's delicious. You can also peel your bananas. That's the key, is to peel your bananas first, put them in the freezer, wait till they're frozen, and then blend them all up just by themselves in your blender to make ice cream. And that is delicious. I still love to make banana ice cream all the time. It is great. I'll never get sick of it. Way better than any other ice cream out there, in my opinion. And I really think, eating these bananas in different textures and forms like this, just cutting them up versus blending them, it kind of makes them taste a little bit different. And it's good. It adds some variety. I also ate some mangoes and persimmons a little bit in the beginning with some cucumber in the evening. It didn't make any difference in how I felt or processed the foods through my body. It was fine. They were just, lying around, and I wanted to eat them, so I did. But other than that, just bananas. And my energy level was great every day, all day, for 3 weeks. It was fantastic. None of this up and down roller coaster, after work all day, running after kids. I felt great, had energy to do whatever I wanted to do. It was really cool. And it was a lot of fun. My friends would check in on me all the time and say, "Oh, how are your bananas?" And I got to tell everyone about it and spread the word. Everyone was really excited for me. If people are concerned about you doing this, you can just hit them with a lot of information. Look up the facts. There's no potassium overload. You don't need a ton of protein. Even the government, of all people, sanctions protein needs at only this much, about of protein a day for everyone. Doesn't need to be animal protein whatsoever. Not necessary. Not easily digested by your body. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I got to experiment with myself. Your body is an experimental vessel that you have the power to change. Try raw foods for a week. Try a cleanse, see how you feel. Eat a Big Mac, see how you feel. You'll get to learn what food really is and what it means to you. And let's see, transitioning off of the banana cleanse, it was hard to find some of this information, actually, so I'd like to share it with you guys. I transitioned off by first eating mostly bananas still, and then mixing in other fruits with it, other types of smoothies throughout the day, and then for I think a day or two, and then after that for a whole week I ate bananas for breakfast and lunch, lots of bananas, and then a giant salad at night. with lots of veggies, raw, all raw. And then the week after that, I started including some steamed vegetables, potatoes, things like that. So now I'm basically back onto like a raw till four diet lifestyle, and I feel good. I still feel really good. I'm enjoying the results, and I hope if you decide to try this out, give it, just a few days. Try it on the weekend. See how you feel. I really recommend at least a week if you want to see some results. If you're looking to regulate your digestion, regulate your emotion, try it out. See what happens. And yeah, let me know if you guys have any questions. I'd be happy to answer them. Have a fun time. Thanks.